Annyeong everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you just met, my name is Ju. If you like cars like me, please do smash that subscribe button and like this video for more. Toyota Global City seems to be one of the cleanest dealerships that I've been to. It's really improved and clean and it's wide. So if you want to go to a place where you can have peace of mind shopping of your new cars, please do consider coming here in Global City Toyota. This is how the headlights look like. Okay, fog, headlight, high beam, and then hazard. And even in this entry Fortuner, it comes with follow me home feature, which the light stays on for a couple of seconds, making sure that you're already in the house. This is the 2022 Toyota Fortuner G variant manual transmission. So what makes the G different from the Q and the Limited? First is its engine size. This one has the same engine of a Hilux 2.4 liter turbocharged diesel engine that does about 148 horsepower and 400 newton meters of torque, mated to 6-speed manual transmission. So if you're in the market for a 7-seater manual transmission that you can customize and probably bring it to the off-road, or if you are looking for that 7-seater mid-sized SUV with a Toyota badge that you want to use it in your businesses or negosyo, you may want to check this out. This is the 2022 Toyota Fortuner 4x2 G variant in manual transmission, and this is the entry variant in this fleet. This one costs 1,671,000 pesos SRP in cash. So if you want a reliable brand, if you want a 7-seater mid-sized SUV that has rear-wheel drive, lots of seats, plenty of options to play around inside the cabin for your negosyo, this might be a good choice for you. I must agree that the price of 1,671,000 is quite expensive if you think of the previous price. Because I remember buying our G variant automatic transmission for 1,530,000 pesos back then in 2017. But hello, now it's 5 years after 2022, just like how our McDonald's, our Jollibee meals have increased in price, cars have gone up too. So it is a reality that we need to swallow, although it's a bit bitter. This is the underside of the front of the entry Fortuner. Now what can we find here? What I think are important is the ground clearance is about 225 millimeters or 220 millimeters. But what's really important is that we have this metal skid plate right here, because that's the first thing that will hit besides the mud guards. But this one, like I've tested it in off-road, it is very practical. So you have no problem, and you can also change the suspension or lift your car so that it has better ground clearance. So Fortuner is something that you can play around with. It has tons of different aftermarket parts that might make this entry-level variant look like top of the line. As you can see here in the headlight, it is a bi-beam LED that is shared across most of the variants, because this one doesn't have the daytime running light that you would see from the Q variant, and it seems that this is the daytime running light, but it is something that I cannot turn on because it really depends on the lighting system here, or I might have to start the car, but then I'm not gonna start the car today. So it looks beautiful, especially with this chrome accent, and it is also written right here that it is bi-beam LED lights from Toyota. And just look at this area. Having this white body color in this entry variant just makes it feel like the limited edition. The limited edition that has pearl white. So that's the vibe. And then with this glossy, huge, non-functional grille right here, it makes it look like a GR variant. It's the vibe that I get. 2 front sensors and 4 sensors at the back with a backup camera. So even in this entry level, you have airbags, you have sensors, you have camera. So it is actually a good deal. I remember that our old G Fortuner didn't come with backup sensor and a camera, so we had to buy that before the release. The updated front look of this entry improved Fortuner G manual transmission looks even better with this matte finish front grille with the new design. So Fortuner is something that you'll be proud to own. Like, what is your car? Fortuner. What is your sundo? Fortuner. So it is a nameplate that everyone just know about, and it is something that you'll not regret. Did I tell you this silver metallic looks better than having a chrome? Like, this is my take on chrome accessories. They usually leave watermarks, and when it rains, oh, you fly. I'm gonna kill you, fly. Where are you? Come. Okay. Anyway, this is my take on the chrome pieces. They usually leave a lot of watermark, and it is difficult to clean if you didn't clean it right after. So it is good move by Toyota of removing lots of chrome pieces, especially also at the back where you have the cladding in the trunk area. So it is better actually in a paint. So the difference between this entry and the top variant is that this one doesn't come with gas strut. So it comes with a manual strut. It's really heavy, so you might need to go to the gym. And if you're not going to the gym, you can actually go to the gym in your Fortuner manual transmission. But it is really heavy duty. But it comes with this nice insulation. You can also install the struts, the gas struts after market. That will make your life a lot easier. Toyota engine cover, the filter, 2.4 liter, 148 horsepower, 400 Newton, mated to 6-speed automatic transmission. Comes with the Astra battery, GS maintenance free. Oh yeah. And probably many of you are wondering, where did the valve for the radiator go? These days, they just come with the cooler. Now it's kind of hidden to the public, so don't mind looking for it. Let's drop it. So just drop it. Here on the side, as you can see, the side mirror repeater is in LED. Comes with body color. It is power folding. However, it is not auto power folding. And our Fortuners come with a remote key, a remote flip key that you can easily open and close like that. But in our Fortuner, we actually added a chip here. It actually turned into auto power folding. You can check some different shops in the internet. Plastic claddings, plastic step board with holes. So this is important. It is really important to have holes like this. Let me just show it to you closely. Come on. Here you go. So the step board has holes here, like hole here, a couple of holes, just so that the water will escape. There are cars without the holes, and that is really hassle. You really need to do something maybe with a brush or a broom or something like that. So this is a good touch. Finally, we have managed to reach the back of the Fortuner entry-level manual transmission. Spoiler with top mount brake light, and shark fin antenna up there. Bulb type, most of them are bulb except for here. Let me show you. See, this is a very sexy light design. So what looks similar with this is the new Terra. So this one came first, so I guess they got the design cue from this. And this is the brake. here at the back of the Fortuner, in this entry, manual tailgate system, but there are 4 backup sensors with camera, reflectors, spare wheel. This spare wheel is found under here. Now, if you have not changed your car's tires before, this might be a bit of hassle because it's different from others. But the good news is that it comes with the full size, exactly the same spare wheel. So please come over here. Come over here, please. Okay. So as you can see, there's a hole here. Now it is something like a pulley, like you put the pole, the long pole, and then you have to twist it, then it comes down ever so slowly, and then when you change it, you have to put it back up ever so slowly as well. So just imagine doing that on a very hot day, on a rainy day, on a snowy day. So that is very difficult. It is always good to know how you can change it by yourself. It is not easy, but it can be done. Okay? So everyone's complaining about this configuration, like why can't they make it flat, like that, like that. Even with this setup, you see Fortuners everywhere. So those people who complain are usually those who didn't buy. So if you bought it and you complain, okay, we listen. But if you didn't buy it and you complain, oh well, let's just wait for the Toyota engineers to change it until you finally buy it. Really nice because here at the back, you know, it's not so bad, but 7-seater mid-size SUVs on the 3rd row are not really for adults. So for any car, you know, even Expedition, like even 3rd row, like you're not supposed to bring an elderly there. So you guys understand? So let's not complain too much. Tools and jack here, 12-volt right here, the lighting of the room, everything just the same. And there's a place for the button for the tailgate, power tailgate. Cameras here and halogen type of plate number lightening. When I entered, at first when I look at this center, it looked like Avanza or the old Innova, something like that. I mean the feel, it's not the design I'm talking about. But when you look at the door panel, it looks exactly the same with the speaker here, with all this power window controls, the non-active, non-functional fog lamp. It's like a reflector, okay? Speaker, bottle holder, and cubbies in fabric, no ambient light, but the door handle is in chrome. So this area, when I look, it looks quite not entry. But when you look here, just here in the middle alone, it looks very entry model. But in every Fortuner, what I enjoy is this, the cup holder, and also having padded area here on the sidewall. This is something I like always, and having knee airbag in Toyota Fortuner vehicles. This is something nice, and provision of this grab handle, extremely easy for you to get inside or climb in your Fortuner. Lots of buttons here. This one, like, I want it to be color coded, but it does have a different design after all. So if it's flat, then it's for the hood. If it's not flat, it's for the gas. But I still get confused all the time in all these years. The steering wheel in urethane, so there's no wood material, no leather, but it doesn't have any black buttons, so it doesn't look cheap at all. Looking at the instrument cluster, let me bring you in closer so I can tell you what I feel. So this is the key. Let me show you how it looks like. So it lights up like that. Okay, Toyota, and the Toyota was there. Okay, everything is here. Now, before I turned on, it really looked cheap, like that. It looks really cheap because of that background, or yeah, it's like they placed a film on top of what was already there, so you can actually see the emboss on top of the numbers and the gauge. So that made it look super cheap, but when you turn it on, it gets better. So it looks good when the lights are on, but it doesn't look good when the lights are off. That's one. Look at that. Please enter the fuel price, 150 per liter. Whoever did this, nako, that is too much. Like about that, but we want it to go down 50 again. Our usual keyhole, but it has illumination. Really straightforward. Air conditioned system, single zone, but with blower here. And this extremely tiny screen. This area is just the same. Oh, this one is leather, so that's interesting. It's automatic lighting system now. It's supposed to have a cool box, but they closed the vent there. This also very soft. This one comes down slow as well. Remember, this is the entry variant, but it has everything that the V had. Like, it doesn't feel like the entry. Well, the price is already quite high, to be honest. And this one looks exactly like the one you find in the Hilux FX, but it's covered with this leather glossy area with drive modes. But this one feels really cheap because it's so thin. Blanks everywhere, traction on and off. This one is not padded also. All right. And this is the design of the seat. Now the seats of the Fortuner is not really the softest. It's not the most comfortable, but it is quite tight and rigid. Now this one, like if you put a GR badge here, yeah, so that's the front. Now let me show you a bit of the back. But does this have airbag? It doesn't have airbag. Let's see. But what's surprising in this 7-inch touchscreen is that it comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, even with Miracast and Bluetooth. So it's small, but it's full blown. A 12 volt, the manual, save the manuals. Thank you Toyota for offering us manuals. So let me bring you to the back. This is a 6-speed manual transmission. So what you can do is put the reverse here, not here. So let's check the screen quality for reverse camera. So that's how you do it. You put it all the way to the left, and the quality, oh, left and right, or okay, it's the worst camera quality you can find in 2022, hands down. You can easily change that to a better one, but it has Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, so that's. The second row, same. It's actually the same. Oh, but it doesn't come with the grab handle here, so that's a miss because it's a bit difficult for you to enter if you don't have that. But that's an easy aftermarket piece. By the way, guys, I am 5'10" or 5'11", depending on the day. So for me, Fortuner doesn't have any legroom problem. 12 volt here. The air vents are here, easy to control. Everything is so straightforward. So there are not so many complaints in this Fortuner. It even has a place here, a hook that has maximum of 4 kilograms for your purse. Armrest with cup holders. Now these are they just come in different materials, but actually it's the same thing. Now I'm just gonna adjust this one a little, just so that I can demo how easy it is for you to enter the third row. So it comes with this. This is like one of the smartest, easiest, straightforward one-touch roll for you to enter the third row. See? Third row seat is not so bad. Like, if you want luxury comfort, then I think you're the one who has a problem. All right, so just put it down like that. Put it up. So I can stay here, I can live here because of the air vents and nice window. It's also easy for me to exit. See, I just need one hand, nothing else. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because only 15% of you subscribed. It's free, and it also helps us be motivated with what we are doing here in YouTube. So in case you guys didn't know, just to produce 20-minute or 15-minute video like this, it costs us entire day or half a day, and there are lots of things that goes on behind the scenes. So I would appreciate it if you can subscribe, like this video, comment for more contents like this, so we also get to be happier. 감사합니다. You cannot go wrong with a Fortuner. You can also sit down here like this. You can put awning, rooftop tent, just about anything you can do with a Fortuner. So if you want a brand, a car, a model, worry-free, this is a good buy. Since many of you are wondering, like what's under, let me show you. Double wishbone, metal skid plate. Oh yeah. Now let me bring you to the side. There you go, guys. This is the powertrain, the exhaust, the fuel, and the body frame. And let me also bring you to the rear, so you can see your multi-link. There you go. Multi-link, the differential, and the exhaust, and the actual full-size spare wheel. So that's how this entry variant Fortuner looks like and has to offer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And that's the entry level of the 2022 Fortuner 4x2 G variant 6-speed manual transmission. Thank you very much to Jared C for telling us that this improved version wasn't really improved. But this is the latest one, so if you want to purchase this, please don't forget to contact the person here in Global City, Toyota, and also subscribe so that you may not miss other contents like this. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. May your dreams come true. Bye.